RC family here. We're just gonna finish up just a little bit more continuation on the roll centers. Go get a little bit deep in depth on what's happening when you run low roll centers and you run high roll centers. So let's jump into it. Okay, I'm doing on my Miyako Nitro bucket that I'm building. Um, Basically, it's all goes. It all goes. All is talking about is just angles of your rear links. I took my shots off so you can better see. But yeah, right here, I'm running low roll centers, which is all the way up on the tower right here. And basically what that does is with the low roll center like this, it's just gonna make your car have more overall grip. It's gonna feel more in the track. So when you lean in the turn, your rear pivot's gonna stay more flat. It's gonna stay more flat, and the tire's gonna be pushed down in the ground when you're running a low roll center. But if you run a high roll center with this angle down, your car is going to be a little bit more nimble. Like the initially response of your car going to be quicker, more nimble. Like when you first get into a turn, it's going to respond quicker. But just say if you're on a loose track and you're running and with the high roll center, with this all the way down, the high roll center, your car is going to feel more like on top of this track, like real skatey. It's going to be real, like easy to flip over. Because when these are at high roll centers, when it's all the way down, it's going to make your car more nimble. It's going to not have that more, how we call it, in the track. When these are always, when you're running low roll centers, it's not going to feel like it's more in the track. It's gonna feel like it's more on top of the track, which is gonna make your car feel more looser, more responsive, not as much grip, not as much overall grip when these are at high roll center, which is all the way down. So, and when it's all the way down, with it going to be all the way down, it's gonna lower the angle of your link right here, and it's when you initially turn, all the weight transfers to the right. Like I said, it's going to make your car feel more on top of the track. So, but yeah, that's like I said, I got this from JQ. So I'm just breaking it down, making it a little more simple to understand. So yeah. So yeah, when you're running them high roll centers, when your links is all the way down, the car gonna feel more in the track. It's gonna have less overall grip. But once you move those links all the way up, that's lowering your roll center. All the way up, that's lowering your roll center. It's gonna give your car that more overall grip, which gonna mean you're gonna feel like your car gonna have more overall traction, more stuck. It's not gonna break loose as easy. If you may want it to be more faster, more nimble, then you might want to run it. Like I said, with the like they say, they always have links. I mean, positions. Like this tower has 3 holes. Um, it's got one all the way up. I'm all the way up right here. Then I have one in the middle, like on my truggy right here. How my truck's in the middle, which is gonna give the truck right here in the middle hole. It's gonna get a truck just right there in the middle. It's gonna be more nimble, but also it's gonna have pretty good grip. So yeah, hope you can understand that. Like I said, this is just a quick recap, going a little more in depth on what's happening when you raise your roll centers or when you lower your roll centers. So it's EKJ 24,000. Hope y'all get a little something from this. Like I said, I'm getting this from JQ. You can get his book or either do his course. He'll go a little bit more in depth if you want a little bit more in-depth explanation on how the jacking forces is working. So all it is, like I said, weight transfer. You turn to the right, it's gonna jack your car more to the right. It's gonna flatten it out, especially if you're running high road centers. It's gonna have that more nimble, less traction, more rotation. So if you run it again with higher road centers, like I'm running high road centers right here, with it all the way up like this, it's gonna feel more. It's gonna feel like the car's has more traction overall. It's not gonna break loose as much. So, it's all like depending of your link right here. So, again, this EKJ 24,000. You're just going in depth on road centers. We're gonna do some more setup stuff. So y'all stay tuned, subscribe, leave me a comment in the comment box if you have any questions. Leave me a comment. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. My interviews are gonna crank back up on the RC Lounge podcast. So y'all stay tuned. A lot of stuff going on in RC. We just had DNC, which started off kind of rocky, but then it got good as the main started happening. So gonna talk about that coming up. So y'all just stay tuned. I'm gonna get back on my pit stop hour and on my RC Lounge podcast, the interviews and stuff. So EKJ 24,000. Peace. We out.